I'm here in Dayton Welcome Stadium with the country's #1 offensive lineman in the 24/7 Sports Composite for the class of 2017. Future Buckeye offensive lineman Josh Myers from Miamisburg, Ohio. Came down here today and met with Josh and his coach Chanel at Miamisburg. And Josh, you're getting ready to be a Buckeye.
Yes, sir.
Let's go back before you decided to be a Buckeye. You know, back in late January.
Okay.
You had a lot of scholarship offers. Tell me who all offered you a scholarship as best you can remember.
I had offers from Alabama, Tennessee, Florida, Ohio State, Michigan State, Notre Dame, Michigan. That's all. I mean, that's as many as I can remember.
And that was very early in your high school career, obviously, that you had all those offers.
Right.
Why Ohio State? What prompted you to become a Buckeye and at such an early point?
There's a lot of things, but I think just how close I got to the coaching staff and just I felt really at home there and just comfortable, and I don't know, just kind of felt a certain way about it. I just kind of knew, you know.
And your dad was an offensive lineman from Kentucky, for Kentucky.
Yes.
Your brother is an offensive lineman there now. They offered you a scholarship, obviously, early.
Yes.
How hard was that to say no to Kentucky?
I don't know if it's necessarily saying no to Kentucky as much as it is just like my family always encouraged me to do what I wanted to do, and they never pushed me to go there or any school really. They just encouraged me to do what I wanted to do. So.
And is any of the schools still recruiting you, or is it pretty much they all know you're going to be a Buckeye?
It's pretty much they just know I'm going to be a Buckeye. I haven't heard from anybody. So.
And that's fine with you, I assume?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, let's get back to Ohio State. Tell me about your relationship with, Coach Meyer. Obviously, he'll be your head coach, and Coach Warner will be your offensive coordinator and your offensive line coach. Tell me about your relationship with the Ohio State staff and how often you talk to them, stay in contact with them.
I stay in contact with them. I'll talk to them about once a week. I'll call Coach Hinton and I'll pass it around. And I'll talk to a couple coaches, Coach Meyer and Coach Warner, and then Coach Hinton. And I have a really good relationship with all of them, really. Definitely got closer, made me feel more comfortable in the last couple of months before I committed, and that kind of was probably the factor that helped me really pull the trigger. So.
And what do you generally talk to them about? When you call them, what's the conversation usually about?
It's a lot about like me recruiting other players and just how things are going, how off-season workouts are, just talking, just about anything. I mean, it's really pretty general conversation. It's nothing too.
And then you mentioned off-season workouts. You're already the #1 offensive lineman in the country for the class of 2017. But I know that you're always working to get better. I know a little bit about your trail. Tell our members, what is Josh Meyer doing to get better?
I lift 5 days a week, 3 at the high school and 2 at a workout place in Miamisburg. And I work a lot with my family too. My dad played college football. My brother plays right now, so I do a lot of O-line work with them. And then I have a cousin too that's getting recruited from Alter High School, and so I'll work with them on offensive line stuff and just try to get better every day.
And how big is your family? Your dad and your brother? They've been through this process before, and they've played on the offensive line. How big have they been in your development?
Oh, tremendous! I think they helped me more just stay grounded and humble and just stay working hard and just keep doing what I did to get me to where I am so far. That's what I think has been the biggest impact on me in recruiting for them so far. But I mean, they help tremendously too with like offensive line work and stuff like that. So.
And it's tough to come in at a school like Ohio State and play as a true freshman on the offensive line. That doesn't happen often. Orlando Pace did it as an example. Corey Stringer did it. I think Josh Myers is going to do it. What has Ohio State told you about your first year at Ohio State?
They haven't really mentioned anything about starting as a freshman or anything like that. I think I'm just gonna work hard and do whatever I can. If the opportunity comes, the opportunity comes. If not, then I'll just work until I get on the field. But I know there's a lot of great players there now. So.
And I know you play in Coach Chanel's offense. You play guard because that's where the best lineman plays, is able to get out and get downfield and block and things.
Right.
But High State's talking tackle, right?
Yes, they are talking tackle.
And that's how big are you right now?
About 6'6", 295.
And again, this is not even a junior in high school yet, and so there's probably a little bit of room to grow there still, I'm sure.
A little bit, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Josh Myers, the teenager, the high school student at Miamisburg.
I just go to class, have fun, hang out with my friends on the weekend, pick up basketball on the weekends, hang out. So
even though you're the #1 offensive line in the country, you're a pretty regular guy.
I try to be better as much as I can, yeah, for sure.
And then you're also a good basketball player for Miamisburg.
Yeah, I started for us this season.
And played the post position, I know.
I played the post, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. High State's class, the 2017 class, you were one of the early ones in there. It's already #1 in the country in the 24/7 sports recruiting rankings. You know, last weekend got another Marcus Williamson, for instance, from Westville South committed,
right.
As an example. It's a great class already.
Yes.
Your thoughts on going forward and helping it to finish as the #1 class in the country?
I mean, I'll just keep in contact with the kids that have already committed and kids that we're recruiting and trying hard to get, and just do our best to keep making the class better.
And I'm sure having someone like Josh Myers in the class is a big help to the whole High State program of bringing in great players. And again, we're here with Josh Myers, #1 offensive lineman in the country, Miamisburg High School, and a future Ohio State Buckeye. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you very much.